apart. So
Yeah.
Okay, moving along. Next one. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got next. Let's pick up the pace because we got some topics to get through. I do want to do my retro Raw review for the week, but we do got.
Speaking of sick minds.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about Jon Moxley on AEW Dynamite. So AEW got in the news this week. I don't know if it's for good reasons or not, but let's jump to our Dynamite review. It's in the description below, the whole thing. But we're going to jump to storyline number 4 for our purposes of the world title match. I think, was anyone expecting a possible title change here? Or no.
No.
I mean, we didn't get it at the pay-per-view with Cope, and it turned into a 3-way with the Christian cash-in. And then here we go again. So, let's see. Before I get your ratings, this time I'll do the video first. Let's show the clips. And you know,
do we have to? Okay, fine.
Yes, we have to. Let's well, for this one there was just one thing that happened that was really like momentous. The match, nobody cares about the match. The match went off the rails. There was like 100 run-ins. I'm not even going to go through what happened in detail. Cope didn't win the title, but he took out Spike. And in my opinion, this segment made Spike famous because up until now, Spike was always a bullshit fucking weapon that never actually got used. It just came out and it looked scary, but he never cracked someone with it, you know. But he started by actually cracking Moxley in the back with it, which looked like it hurt. Okay, that's a good bump. That's not bad. Even that looked really fucked up. I was like, so then Spike was on the floor. This weapon that Edge uses in his career from time to time. They didn't call it Spike. I don't know if they called it Spike, but in WWE it was called Spike. And he suplexes Moxley onto it, and Moxley's going to get stuck on there. And I don't know if they had planned for it to go this way, but it did go into the meat of his back. So it got stuck there, real good, real good. This has been something people have been talking about for a few days. I've seen a lot of thumbnails of reactions of just, oh my god, my god, and Moxley milks it pretty good because if you're gonna have this on video, you better make it look good. Shit. I feel bad for the guy, man. The guy's a recovering alcoholic. He obviously has been through a lot of pain in his life in wrestling. But he did make the news here. Like, this was such a fucking freaky thing in wrestling that everyone was talking about it. Literally everyone. So, do I have... Oh, I guess I didn't... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I did. I thought I didn't have the part where they're trying to yank it out. So, here, Wheeler Yuta comes in.
It would have been alright if he didn't, but it's okay.
Yeah, well, he gives Edge the knee, and then Wheeler comes in, and Wheeler, Wheeler broke kayfabe here, because he was actually caring for Moxley. Like, if it was really like, you know, these guys were Death Riders, he should have just yanked it out, but the referee is trying to, like, hold Moxley's meat down, while Wheeler gives up. Like, he's like, no, this is weird, dude, I'm gonna pull off, like, his whole back. So Wheeler gives up. And he runs off, and he goes and gets involved with Edge and takes a powerbomb from Edge. So the referee, I think, yanks the fucking thing off of his back, and then Death Riders come in, and then the whole thing goes off the rails. But the story here was Moxley's back, dude. It was pretty wild. This was pretty wild. Okay, so let's see if this made any of our panelists give this a good rating on our review system. So as we go down on our review blog post, by the way, Christian's patriarchy ended up costing Cope. After all that happened. After all this shit. These are all the details. Look at all the details of this match, of this street fight that I wrote down. God damn. This is like a comprehensive book report. But okay, so it got everyone a thumbs up from this. So I guess it worked, right? It was worth it. Let's start with Vlad this time. Vlad.
So it was worth.
It was worth it.
It was worth getting a staph infection or God knows what to get a thumbs up from me. To get
yes. Yeah, one. It wasn't even a 2 thumbs up, just the regular thumbs up. But it wouldn't have been that if it wasn't, right? If he didn't do that, would you have even given this?
Why did he do it at the pay-per-view? Why did he do this on some Dynamite at the 9 o'clock hour? I don't know. I mean, if he was going to do it anyways, might as well have done it on a pay-per-view. But what do I think of it? I mean, I think he's insane. I think he's psychotic. I think he's a horrific wrestler. I mean, nobody should be. Nobody should be doing this to themselves, obviously, because what purpose does it serve, especially in the situation that AEW currently is in. But I will give him credit in a sense for having the balls to do it, because because I don't think anybody in the right mind would. There has to be something mentally wrong with you to do it. I'm sorry, and I guess there is, and he is, and he took it, and it was a moment that will live. And definitely when they talk about the best or worst of AEW, they'll be mentioning this moment for sure. So I don't know what else to say, but it was definitely memorable. It was a spectacle. And I give him, I guess the reason I gave it a thumbs up is because it took some balls to do it. Because
but that's incredible that it took that, though, because you normally would not give a good rating just for something that is just fucking disgusting and painful. Like, that's not normally your thing, right? This was so wild. You're like, man, how can I not? You see, you even said it in your comment here, for taking that spike to the back, I'll give it a thumbs up. Like, literally just for that. So okay.
Well, I also said if he took it to the face, all the problems would be solved. But
but you're only joking there, Vlad. You're only joking.
Well, okay. But no, I will say this. I mean, I started to debate, like, did they do something to the, like, do you guys think that was like actual steel spikes? Like, for sure those were steel spikes, or did they do something to those?
Oh man, I hope not.
But I mean, obviously there was something sharp enough to go into his skin.
Yeah,
right.
What does it matter if they were steel or not? It penetrated the skin. That's it. Robert, let me hear your thoughts.
Go ahead, Robert.
Boy, oh boy. Okay, well, in a week that included that incredible John Cena heel promo, as I was watching Dynamite, I was thinking, okay, well, AEW has to come up with an idea that'll definitely stick. I didn't think that they would come up with one that would do it literally. My goodness.
It's definitely stuck.
It's stuck, all right. Oh my goodness.
Well, this is what we were talking about last week. You remember when I said, when a company does something like this, should the other company step up their game? Like when one company does a Cena heel turn, what does the other company do?
You would think that they should do something, right?
This is what they thought of. This is what they
okay. Yeah, this is what they thought of. This idea stuck, literally.
Oh my God.
Man, I don't know, dude. Moxley is one crazy MFer, dude. I don't. There's not too many people that I can think of in history that would have attempted this, except maybe Mick Foley. Mick Foley was also crazy. Very deranged. I don't know, man. Okay, so props to Moxley for being willing to do that, but man, it was hard to watch. Well, landing on the spikes and seeing it stick was hard enough for me to watch, but when they attempted to pull it out, that was even harder. You see skin, man.
That was freaky, dude. I was afraid that they were gonna rip too much skin out. Even Wheeler was like, "I don't want to do this. I'm not doing it. I'm getting out of here."
Some permanent damage there, man. I don't know. That was very difficult to watch when
the
they were
ref,
trying to pull it out.
Is that something they train these refs on, Vlad? These AEW refs, when these situations come up?
They are medical professionals. What are you talking about?
I don't think there was any training involved. I don't know. I'm not sure what he did to get it out, but I mean, good for him that he did. But no, I mean, the thing is, I mean, we're saying that like AEW did something, good to get in the sense because they're being talked about. But are they being talked about positively? It seems like most of the stuff that I've heard is like makes them look like trash. This makes them look like garbage wrestling. For most people, most wrestling podcasts that I've heard at the very least. So I don't know. I mean, it's a thing people are talking about, but they're not talking about it in a positive way that I'm hearing. So yeah.
All right. I got you. Still, positive from you. Vlad digs this. Thumbs up from Vlad. All right, let's move along. Dude,
Okay. I won't even argue.
you know what this means? It means we need more of this. Someone else needs to do this too.
I said he needs to take one to the face next time. That's what I said, didn't I?
Yeah. Tony Khan needs to start advertising this. You know, like if someone knew that was going to happen, we would have definitely watched. Like, hey, we got a big announcement. Next week, someone's taking another spike to the back. Tune in to find out who. All right. I'll definitely tune in then. All right.